Now we're good. Stupid fucking mute button. I'm not the best when I'm sick, guys. Oh, let's figure this out. Look, I'm pretty bad at hitting the mute button. See, there's something, I don't know if it's just like the mute button itself. I click it, I hear it, it just doesn't change sometimes. I trust the tactile feedback a bit too much. So, you know, whatever. What's good, people? You're a mistake, Nick. I don't know. Happy to be wrong there. Yeah, I got a bunch of Draymond, as will most people. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I feel all sorts of yuck. Yeah, I'm not back healthy. Not in the least bit. I came home from work today at like 10:30 or something. Yeah, I sound like shit. I feel like shit. I came home. I slept from 11:30 to 4 or something. So we'll figure it all out, I reckon. Oh, I've been drinking so much, like Powerade Zero and water and stuff. It's been insane. It does suck getting old. I feel so removed from the NBA too. Apparently I have Ebola. It's the new AIDS. I would rather have Draymond and Ellington, I think. Well, no, probably Randall and Nick Young. That's a tough one. I would do 20 unique lineups there, DJ Killikev. Whew, I gotta wake up. Yeah, I have a bit of Horford. I did see that he's hiring. That'd be wild, right? Hopefully he hires me. Best point guard on the slate. I mean, I'm irrationally high on Tyler Johnson tonight, but we'll see. I mean, if you have any DK questions, Wilder, feel free. But generally, my focus is FanDuel because that's where I'm playing. Greek, you're talking about a team that's missing Steph, Clay, and Durant, and they're still overwhelming favorites against the Kings. Like, don't underestimate how bad the Kings are. Oh, sorry, guys. Gotta remember not to do that. I mean, Caspi's going to be dramatically owned more than Iguodala, so take that information for what it's worth. Draymond's the type of person that with these three guys out, he's going to try to do... I could see him trying to do, like, weird shit like they do. Sorry, I got a cough. I mean, that's a really ridiculously in-depth question, man. I don't plan out multiple exposures for two separate scenarios. Look, who knows what's going to happen on the Warriors? They're going to play 10 guys, all sorts of minutes. I don't know what to think there. Sweet. I'm playing 150, Alex. Do I have any... I'll just have... Whatever the optimizer spits out for any guys from Dallas is what I'll have. I haven't prioritized anybody there. 4,900 utility on DK. I mean, it's got to be Caspi, but Nick Young's fine. Wayne Ellington's fine. Yeah, that would be my area. I have no idea what you just said, Young. There are no games where I'm touching no one. That's never a thing. Fox would be interesting tonight. I am preparing for the MLB season. That will be coming up very, very soon. a Brewer will be less owned. Alrighty. Well, Brewer's not on Boston, so I'm not sure the direction you're going there. I'm not a big fan of Baines tonight. Shooting guard and small forward are ridiculous tonight. Embiid only goes monster when I don't have him. That's the crummy part of it all. Small amount of Rozier, nothing crazy. I'm avoiding Adams and Paul George in most of my lineups just in case. Not worth the risk in my opinion. I hope Lou's out of the slump tonight because I'm going pretty hard on him. That's a good question, Matt. I mean, obviously you would prefer Josh Richardson to be out than in. I still think there's enough minutes to go around that James Johnson should be fine. Maybe I'll zug you dick. Yeah, I basically don't have any Kuzma. All right, let's load those up. Al Horford's very good tonight. Probably my second owned center, if I remember correctly. I'll be relatively neutral on Caspi, Young, and Draymond. I don't really have a big feeling on either of them or any of them. I'm not fading any of them, that's for sure. I have a bunch of Dragic and Tyler Johnson, so both for me. I don't have must-have picks. It's not a thing. The people that tell you there's a must-have pick are the people that are telling you the wrong shit. I'm fine with that, Juice Dragon. No signs of Mimi. No sign of Mimi anywhere. Maybe ever since Mimi got here, I've been sick. I think I caught something from her just being in the chat. All right, no real news in the past couple minutes, which is good to know. How much Lonzo do I have? 11%. Yeah. Does luck exist? Of course. How would it not exist? I'm not loading up on Zaza. I've got a solid amount of D'Angelo Russell tonight. Yeah, I don't have... I hope that I don't have any McBuckets. Yeah, I have no McBuckets, thank God. I don't think that anybody is a must-have pick. There's no such thing as that. Tyler Johnson, Lou Will, Tatum, James Johnson, Embiid, DSJ, Marcus Morris, Caspi. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that at all. How much Lowry do I have? 11%. If Covington goes big tonight, I would be more than okay with it. Caspi. What are you saying? Cook or Caspi FanDuel lineup? Westbrook, Lou Will, Randall, Embiid, D. Russ. I don't know what you're asking me. You named 5 guys and then 1 question. You guys all sick like me? You guys running these questions through a normal to sick translator or something? That can't be a real question. The first 2, for sure. Buddy Hield's never the answer to any questions. Unless you're the Kings, I guess. IT or D'Angelo? Probably IT. I think it'll be owned a little bit less. Hold on, guys. I'm going to fill my water up. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Whew. Alrighty. Tonight's going to be weird. That's not a bad idea, Chuck. Maybe I'll do that moving forward. What's my take on Iggy tonight? He's whatever. I guess that's my take. No, I much prefer NBA. NBA is by far my favorite DFS sport. Fuck, really? Aaron Gordon? Okay, nothing is saying that Aaron Gordon will play, so get that shit out of here. No Friday beer. I'm on a very much a water kick. Yes, I will be doing videos for MLB. I'll probably do more content for MLB than I have so far for NBA. At least that's my plan. We'll see how that goes. I'm confident in it. Got a sneaky suspicion I'm going to have a little bit of extra time. God damn it. Hold on. Dogs are freaking out. All right, we're good. Turns out it's not my dogs. I hope no Oklahoma City news comes out. I'm just happy to fade both of those guys and call it a day. Larkin, Young, Caspi, Joe Johnson, Horford, Westbrook, Morris, Paul George. I wouldn't play it. Well, there's your OKC news, everybody. Adams available to play. Paul George, game time decision. That's perfect for me. What kind of dogs do I have? I have a boxer and a pug. Embiid, I guess? Isn't he everybody's favorite center? Adams in, Paul George, game time decision. Which is my favorite dog? I don't have a favorite dog. I love them equally. They both have their perks. Let's put it that way. Man, it's a light news day so far. Yeah, I hope we don't get any news about Paul George until after lock. Yeah, kick's good. You're going to have to give me a little bit more than that, like which website or what you're trying to do. I think he is a nice center. Rozier, see, DF knows what's what. Sort of. Rozier and Harris, Dragic and Caspi. Dragic and Caspi for sure. Do I like Buddy Hield on FanDuel? I like Buddy Hield in general. You know, he's okay. Do I have foul language blocked on the chat? Not that I'm aware of. Westbrook, McConnell, D'Angelo, Russ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. 10. I don't know what that question is. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Okay, D'Angelo, Russ is one person. I mean, I'm not the biggest Corey Brewer fan, but I get where you're going with it. Well, there's your check. Westbrook, Quinn, Cook, KCP, Russell, Iguodala. Yeah, that's fine. Lowry, Rozier, Ellington, Horford, Valanciunas, Young, Simmons, and Anthony. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that either, really. I'm not the biggest fan of Rozier, but it's fine. No, Dan, there is absolutely no reason to prefer Buddy Hield or Bogdan. The dudes are coin flips. Winslow or Caspi and Cash on FanDuel. Caspi, for sure. What do you think about this DK line? Lou Will, Nick Young, Brewer, Draymond, Horford, Dragic, James Johnson, Marcus Morris. I mean, again, I'm not a huge Corey Brewer guy, but it's fine. What could Westbrook, Brewer, Miles, Green, Adebayo even mean? This chat is devolving. I don't like Jonathan Simmons at all. Paul George or Rozier in a DK GPP. I mean, Paul George, if you're willing to take the risk, he'll be way less owned. Yeah, I mean, Hollis Jefferson is okay. You'd be surprised to know, guys. I don't have thoughts on 150 guys. I have 1% Rondé Hollis Jefferson, so there's my opinion on it. Draymond, Hield, or Randall, KCP. Probably Draymond and Hield. I would go for Willie Cauley-Stein over Adams. It's no question. LeBron. Lonzo, Westbrook, Will, Russell, Winslow, Brewer, James. Yeah, not a big fan of Corey Brewer. That's sort of my stance tonight. But I get where you're going with it. Was I old enough to see Brown? I'm 34, right? I'm 33. So, I mean, yeah, I can vaguely remember, like, I remember watching the Blazers Shrug game. I remember, the first three-peat vaguely. I remember the second one a little bit more vividly. That one would have been when I was in, like, middle school. Do I like Harrison Barnes today? I'm indifferent on him. How much Dennis Smith Jr. do I have? 11%. Horford or Willie Cauley-Stein in cash? Horford. What are we even looking at here? Would I play Embiid on his birthday? I don't give a fuck what day it is. It's Joel Embiid. I hope you're right, Greek. I've got both of them. Bulls versus Blazers was a great game. Charlie, I didn't play at all last night. Am I still being backed by the same guy? Yes, I am. Yeah, there are plenty of doubts Draymond busts. No, guys, this isn't a sure thing. If you think a guy's going to score 30 points, he's probably going to score somewhere between 15 and 45. It's random. Frank, if you need shooting guard help, ask a question. Don't just do whatever it is that you're doing right now. Do I watch other YouTubers? No, I don't. How's the brackets going? I only played one. It was for my wife in her work contest. Other than that, I won't watch any of this tournament. Quinn Cook on DK. I mean, he's. I don't know. Be prepared to be let down, but I understand why he needs to be played a little bit. Ellington 4,400 on DK. Yeah, I mean, I don't have an issue with it. Hold on, I gotta go get my dogs. This time for real. Ellington 4,400 on DK. Going back to that Ellington question, yeah, I don't have an issue with it, especially with everybody out. No, I've just always preferred FanDuel to DK from back in the non-late swap days. Best center pick of the day. I mean, I have to answer Embiid, but it's a weird question. James Johnson or Serge Ibaka GPP? Ibaka for sure for me. I really like Ibaka tonight, more so than most. Horford, Brooke Lopez, Willie Cauley-Stein, FanDuel GPP. Probably Willie Cauley-Stein. Draymond or Harris? Which site? What are you trying to do? Thoughts on Bam? Yeah, he certainly plays for the Heat. You guys see these questions? Like, Bam Adebayo is $3,900 on FanDuel and $4,900 on DK. My thoughts on Bam are two different answers depending on which side he's playing on. I'd rather have Draymond than Harris. Same word everybody else has on Paul George. Game time decision. Wilder, I'll be happy to do whatever I can for you. I would rather have Randall over Harris. I mean, Caspi's going to be dramatically more... I am testy today. I don't feel good. And nobody gives me all the information they actually want in that question. Just a feeling for Surge tonight. I like the price. I kind of like the matchup. It's just one of those... that Surge is just a gut call for me. I'll be relatively neutral on Westbrook. I think I have like 45% or something. Nope, 55%. I bumped it up. So I'll be a little higher on Westbrook. There's just a lot of extra money to go around tonight. Would I rather do stars and scrubs or blended value plays? I don't have a preference. There's no right answer to that stuff. The second you start trying to do something like that is the second you're making a mistake. Yeah, we've got a friend in town whose dog is in our laundry room right now. That's the barking you hear if you hear it. Lou and James Johnson or Randall and Swaggy P. I'd feel a lot more comfortable with Lou and James Johnson, but Swaggy could go crazy tonight. He could also play terrible. D'Angelo Russell, Young, Morris, Randall, Rondé Hollis Jefferson, Dennis Smith, Buck, DJ. I don't really like Rondé Hollis Jefferson tonight, but you know I wouldn't expect everybody to make lineups that have 8 of my favorite guys, so I don't have a problem with it. That's a good question. Simmons or Draymond in a GPP? See, that's a... Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that question. I mean, if it's the only lineup you're playing, I would probably go Draymond. But I agree with you. I think there's a place for Simmons over Draymond as an interesting fade. Is Valanciunas going to do anything tonight? I hope not. What did I just update on my website? I don't know, the projections. I take whatever I have at the moment and copy and paste them in. I didn't make any tweaks. Rozier's price is ridiculous. Westbrook, Lou, Ellington, Horford, Noel, Larkin. I wouldn't do Noel and Larkin. I think that's too many swings for the fences. You probably only need one on a night like tonight. Thoughts on Marcus Morris? I guess I like him. Yes, he does. He's a smart gentleman. He'd probably make a good boss. Marcus Morris or Winslow in cash? Marcus Morris for me. I've got 55% Westbrook right now. I don't have a bunch of I only have enough Ben Simmons to fill out for salary. He's not somebody that I'm over the moon for. Right now I have 4% of him. Good luck to you as well. TJ McConnell in a GPP on FanDuel, of course. Draymond or Randall on DK? That's a question I actually don't know the answer to. In a GPP, Randall. In cash, Draymond. Westbrook, Dragic, Young, Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons. Caspi, Bam, Draymond. I mean, it'll be a pretty standard lineup on FanDuel. Not the biggest Rondae Hollis Jefferson fan, but the rest of it looks okay to me. Randall, Tobias. Draymond, pick two. Randall and Draymond. Westbrook, Fox, Lou Will, Russell, Corey Brewer. I'm not on Jonas at all tonight, and I don't like Corey Brewer in general. But I understand the Corey Brewer love. I think people are going to be really upset if Paul George plays with the amount of questions I've got about Corey Brewer. In a GPP, I would probably take Ellington in that scenario. I feel like he'd be the least owned with the most upside. Best Toronto Raptor in a FanDuel GPP blowout build. Fucking who knows? I don't think about lineups that have like a 0.0% chance of happening. Westbrook over Ben Simmons in a GPP on FanDuel. I mean, their ownership is going to be so dramatically different that I'm not even sure how I would answer that. I would have to see the rest of the lineups. KCP or D'Angelo Russell in a FanDuel GPP? Probably KCP. What do you think about that one? No, Russell. I would go Russell. Horford. I expected more news. I mean, you could just put it here, Peyton. I don't think anybody's going to be stealing your goods. Birch is going to get a little bit of run, not enough to make him be anything other than Kem Birch. I'm going to go strangle that fucking dog downstairs soon. Grant or Ilyasova. Oh my God. Grant, I guess, but neither. Actually, yeah. It's something that's going to happen soon regarding the timestamps. I still use XSplit, and they don't really have a timestamping thing, but I know that OBS does, and I've tested it out and it works. So at some point in time in the near future, I'm going to transition to using OBS for either one of the streams. And then I'll do it. Have I ever thought about working for DK or FanDuel? Sure. I've thought about working for a lot of different things in the industry. And maybe, just maybe, I will do that in the future. Whoa, really? Okay. You're not going to hear a damn word from me for the next couple minutes. Time to scramble, gents. Okay. Lowry out. Which means we're going to get 29 Van Vliet, 27 DeLon Wright, 12 Malcolm Miller. Okay. I have a finance background. That was the news we were looking for. Whew. Never played either of those games. Yeah, you picked the wrong time to get an answer now, Peyton. Sorry, not happening. Okay, that should cover me. What do we got? 6 minutes. Plenty of time. Whew, that's fun. That's an interesting scramble. 5 minutes. Let's roll with it. Yeah, I'll have a decent amount of Wright and Van Vliet, so. Whew. Gets it in. At least I hope I got it in. That's what she said. Rozier, I have 7% of. Finance background. It doesn't matter who's starting over whether it's Van Vliet or DeLon Wright, so don't worry about that too much. Well, that was an interesting scramble. Whew. Well, that was interesting. I didn't see that one coming. That's crazy. I'm anxious to see what the ownership is on Van Vliet and DeLon Wright. I wasn't ready for that. Right, for sure. Covington or Johnson? Which was just Johnson, one name, as if it's not a popular name. I don't know, Covington, I guess. What would I do if I said Lowry was back in? Try to quick replace somebody, but probably just shrug and say fuck it. Or grab my old crunch, I don't know. Russ, Fox, Russell, Reddick, Caspi, Brewer, Randall. Yep. It's unique. It's unique, that's for sure. "45 seconds, everybody. 45 seconds. That was a good one. I'm glad I did this. I feel like garbage, though, so I'm really excited to take a little bit of medicine and go the fuck to sleep. Dragic and Young. Yeah, I don't go to Arby's for a fish sandwich. Alrighty, we are locked. Medicine. Traditional cough medicine. Like Lil Wayne. I'll drink it out of styrofoam, that'd be cool. Alright, guys. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to get out of here and go lay down. You'll see me in the morning. But best of luck. Big things coming soon. Don't tell. I'll see you guys later.